Okay, growth phases in sigmoid growth curves in humans and also animals. Growth curve is achieved by plotting growth parameters against time. We are going to look at the picture next. So most organisms' growth curves shows a similar pattern, and that is called the sigmoid curve, the S-shaped curve. Okay, and growth occurs gradually, perlahan-lahan, and also continuously. Okay, berterusan. There are 6 phases in the sigmoid growth curve, namely the lag phase, exponential, stationary, maturity, senescence, and also depth phase, LESMSD. Okay, so this is the graph showing the S shape or the sigmoid growth curve. Okay, bentuk macam S. So let's look at the color. The first one is lag phase. Okay, lag phase, where the growth rate is low because it involves a little cell division and also cell elongation. Sikit sahaja. Okay, that's why the growth rate is low. And it's a phase of adjustment to new sources available in the environment. So moving on, you can see this is the gradient, kecerunan bagi graph itu. So moving on to the exponential phase, by the name exponential, kita tahu this shows the highest growth rate. Okay, because the cell division and also elongation process occurs actively. Okay, organism's size increases rapidly. Size organisma itu membesar. Okay, kita nampak dengan quite obvious in this exponential phase. Okay, so for stationary phase, stationary daripada perkataan stationary almost means not moving, right? So now growth rate slows down. Okay, and then it occurs at a constant rate. Constant. Okay, daripada perkataan stationary itu, which the cells at this phase reached maximum size, and that at this point they are undergoing differentiation process to form specialized cells. Okay, maturation phase. Okay, so you see this is like a horizontal line where we say the organisms now reaches maturity and that there is no growth, or we say zero growth rate, which means the rate of cell division is similar to the rate of cell death, which means it only happens, cell division only happens to replace the impaired or dead tissues. Okay, senescence phase ataupun fasa penuaan, you get to see negative growth rate. Okay, kita lihat garis ini dia turun ke bawah sedikit, right? So negative growth rate means the organisms now is going through aging process penuaan. And the last phase is that more obvious. You see the line is going down, downwards. Okay, that means in this phase, aging happens, illness, okay, there's lack of nutrients or space eventually leads to death of the organisms.